Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the RESI Awards 2020. Please welcome your host for this evening. He helps us wake up every morning from the famous red sofa. From BBC Breakfast, presenter and journalist, Charlie State.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us here at the RESI Awards 2020. Now, of course, we were supposed to get together at the Grosvenor House back in May of this year, but a little something got in the way. I am delighted that we can all still get together this evening in a virtual showcase of interactive entertainment to celebrate the best in the residential property sector. I don't know how you're dressed at home. I have made a little effort. Hope it's not gone to waste. Tonight, lots of ways to stay connected throughout the show. The awards allows you to connect with every single person attending tonight's awards. So if you're on one of our virtual tables tonight, you can have a private chat with your table guests whilst watching the awards together, or find someone else in the room that you know from the industry and connect. There is a help button of how to navigate your way around the room at the top of the stream if you get stuck. Some of you will, I'm sure. And of course, you can connect with us via Twitter at RESI Awards with a live Twitter wall, also available on the Awards Room platform. We will attempt to share some of those images on the screen behind me throughout the evening as well. So keep those coming in, and we really will try and make this a virtual experience. And of course, we haven't forgotten about the traditional awards drinks reception, and are very excited to bring you the RESI Awards virtual cocktail session. It's a big build-up for you. You should have all been sent a list of ingredients to create the delicious sunset cocktail. And I'm delighted to welcome Simon Boyle, founder of Beyond Food Foundation, who's joining us live from the London restaurant, the Brigade Bar. He'll talk us through what to do first. Let's hear from Simon, who'll tell us a little more about Beyond Food Foundation and Brigade.
Hi, I'm Simon Boyle. I'm the founder of Beyond Food and the Brigade Bar and Kitchen, and I'd like to welcome you to tonight's awards, so come inside. So Brigade is a social enterprise run by the Beyond Food Foundation, trying to inspire people that have either been homeless or experienced homelessness. As you can see, we've just reopened for Christmas, thank goodness, and we are raring to go. So fingers crossed that we're going to be busy. So tonight we're going to do your welcome drink for you. But before we go upstairs, I just wanted to show you the kitchen, because this is where we do all of our skills learning in the live open restaurant. So Brigade specialises in smoke and grill, amazing ingredients, amazing produce, and fantastic hospitality. So let's go upstairs and make those drinks. So these are our current cohort of apprentices. They're all out in either in the kitchen downstairs or out in the field in hospitality. And of course, finding it very difficult, but they have this full support of the Beyond Food Foundation and making sure that they're keeping their skills up whilst they are going through the pandemic, the same as everybody else. So Beyond Food is all about trying to deal with our frustration that people not only become homeless, but stay homeless. And of course, it's been a really difficult time. But the good news is we've got apprentices, actually many apprentices, 133 in total, that have all grabbed hold of the opportunity, are now in full-time employment. And that's what we're trying to do, and that's what these awards give us. So let's get that welcome drink going, and I'll see you inside the bar.
With the genius of modern technology, we go from outside the bar to inside the bar, and we can find Simon now. There he is. Simon and Paolo is going to make cocktails. Hello, how are you, gentlemen? Simon, can I just say, first of all, you clearly didn't get the memo about dressing up nicely for the evening, did you? I mean, what's going on there?
I'm a chef, Charlie. I'm really sorry.
Well, I'm in the middle of a shift as well, so I need to be on my uniform.
Well, look, it's lovely to see you both, and you know, what a great occasion, and you run a fantastic establishment. What I'm going to try and do is maybe as Paolo starts to get things together for the cocktail, and people have got their ingredients at home, we hope, yes, careful. Simon, maybe you can tell us just a bit more widely at the moment. We're in the middle of a pandemic. There's no escaping that. How's things been for you?
Charlie, it's been... Clearly, it's been a nightmare for the restaurant part of our organisation, Brigade Bar and Kitchen, which is on Tweedy Street. Lockdown 1, we closed the restaurant, but we fed an awful lot of people in our local community, over 3,500 meals. We then supported all of our beneficiaries on site with our training and our making sure that they were well fed. But clearly we had no customers, so, that was a nightmare. We then reopened in September, and again, we did okay, to be honest with you. And actually, the place is looking unbelievable. But then, of course, we closed. But we continued to support our beneficiaries. And we opened again today. And it's all Christmassy. The food is amazing. The drinks are amazing.
Indeed.
And it's really good to have to be here with the RESI Awards, who have supported Beyond Food for a couple of years now. So hello, everybody.
Yeah, well, it's lovely to see you. Now, Paolo, just give us a quick, we're going to talk and chat, and you're going to make at the same time. Just go through the basics of the ingredients. What are you making?
At the moment, I just put 2 spoons of the apricot jam, and then I cut a thumb-size chili. It depends on your level of spice, how much you can handle it. If you're a spicy lover, just go for 2. So far, that's all I've done. Then you go for 25 mils of gin. Any gin will work.
I like it. I like the way that you see you're both actually involved. Simon's allowed to get involved as well. And Simon, as we watch Paolo do his magic, or you do a little bit as well, and talk to me about homelessness and what drew you to do what you've done, with your restaurant and with your business.
Yeah. So I taught him everything I know, by the way, Charlie.
Good. We're watching carefully.
So when the tsunami happened in 2004, I decided to take off, and I started a relief camp in Sri Lanka, and that's where I got frustrated with displacement. Displacement happens usually not in your own control. You either lose a support system, you lose a job, you lose people around you, and therefore you become homeless. And actually, why people become homeless is one thing. Why they stay homeless is another. And that's what Beyond Food really concentrates on, the support, the inspiration to get people back on their feet. Then it's the training and the skills to get a full-time job. And then it empowers them to kind of keep a job as well. So I have to say I love it. The people we work with are incredible, and they've gone through so much challenge in their lives that they really grab hold of the opportunity. And over the COVID period, very proud of them all who have really continued their training. But also we've now steered to the very industry that's been supporting us as a charity, the hospitality industry. And we're now training people that have been furloughed or lost their jobs to get to rethink their careers. So food is a great thing, and service is a great thing. So, it can really pick people up when they're down.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really inspiring message. Paolo's he's not busy. I want him to be more busy. What's happening? What stage are we at, Paolo?
I was waiting because now I need to shake the cocktail. So
do some shaking for us.
Noise. And I'm also waiting for Simon.
I'll open this if that's
Oh, there we go. It's all starting now. Simon, we're going to watch.
He would show you, Charlie.
Yeah.
He would show you a very professional way to open a champagne bottle.
Yeah.
But I'm a chef, you see, so I do things a little bit differently.
Hands on. We like
Absolutely.
that. There we go.
Like that.
Good. And if
That's
you're
how you
watching
do
at
it.
home, just do the same thing. Why not? And so we're going to do a shake, and then is it ready to go?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
There we go.
Just make sure you hold the top and the bottom. Very important.
Yeah, we don't want any accidents. Health and safety. And the job. There we go. Nicely done. Now, just as we finish up, guys, I should say I've got something I've prepared here in advance. I don't know if you can see in the studio here, which is not going to be to your guys' standards. But just a word, Simon, on the apprenticeships, because I know that's a really important part of what you do there. And then we're going to see the final product.
This is a race. Apprenticeships are vital to, obviously, people that have either been homeless or experienced homelessness. They don't just need a job. They also need to get qualifications, a depth of understanding. They get live, 40 hours a week live here in our restaurant. They also get their online training. We do a ton of inspirational work with some of the best chefs in the world. In fact, I produced a cookbook during lockdown with 140 chefs, some amazing chefs in the book. And it's about inspiring people. And that's what Paolo does on a daily basis down in our bar. It's what all the chefs are doing, all of the management, all the team, and just trying to give people another chance. And we are going to need this because homelessness is going to go through the roof, obviously.
Gentlemen, I thank you very much. And I'm literally in the studio here. I am pouring. This is You know, in all honesty, this is
Carbon
not
copy.
proper like yours is, but can we say a cheers and thank you and lovely to see you
Cheers,
both
guys.
today. I raise a glass to
Thank
you
you,
both
Charlie.
and the work you do there.
Cheers,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Have a great evening. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck to everyone.
Cheers. Bye.
There we are. We're off. We're in business. That's lovely. This probably isn't quite so lovely, if I'm honest with you. Many thanks, Simon and Paolo. This is one I prepared earlier, not very nice. Actually, many years ago, I actually used to be a bartender in a former life. Very bad. Always made dreadful cocktails. Just one thing I wanted to share with you. So we're doing this virtually, as you know. Studios here, I noticed, the dressing room they've allocated me is Stormzy. It's called Stormzy. I know dressing rooms get names these days. Many years ago, when I was presenting on television, Stormzy came in the studio, and he's a lovely guy. He had a song out at the time called Shut Up. Anyone remember that song, was Shut Up? Some people remember it. There's a kind of refrain in it. And me and my co-presenter, we joined in the refrain. It was broadcast live on television. And there's a website which is called Imagine If These Were Your Parents. And my contribution on that day with Stormzy went straight to #1. Imagine my children's embarrassment on that occasion. So on that note, I toast you, and we're going to get back to the awards. Before we begin, we're going to hear from the editor of Property Week. Right now, I'll have a sip of this. You listen to this.
Please welcome the editor of Property Week, Liz Hampson.
Welcome to the RESI Awards 2020. It's great that so many of you were able to join us virtually for what promises to be a fantastic evening celebrating the extraordinary achievements of the residential sector in this most extraordinary of years. Who would have thought back in March that this year's awards would not take place until December, and that we would be holed up at home gazing at our computer screens at the end of the second national lockdown in a year. I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say jog on 2020, but not everything this year has been apocalyptically awful. Since juddering to a halt in the first lockdown, the residential sector has recovered its momentum and even picked up speed in some sectors, helped in part by a government keen, stroke desperate, to keep the housing market going and the house buying public happy, or as happy as they can be in the middle of a global pandemic. House builders, BTR developers, investors, retirement living operators, and even the PBSA have continued to fight the good fight. But then, as this year's RESI Awards winners attest, this is not a sector inclined to throwing in the towel, even when up against the toughest of opponents. And COVID-19 has shown itself capable of throwing quite a punch. It helps that while retail and hospitality are not deemed essential in lockdowns, homes are. In fact, they are integral to our new working from home existences. However, the sector would have just survived, not thrived, had it not been for the pioneering spirit, ingenuity and resilience that are its hallmarks, and that are evident in abundance in all of this year's winners. This year, we had a record number of entries, as we did for the Property Awards, by a country mile. Many thanks to the judges for all your hard work. Judging all of this virtually wasn't easy, but you were as laser focused and diligent as ever. Even though we threw in 2 new categories this year, just to make things a bit more interesting. The Eco Initiative Award to reflect the growing importance of ESG, and an award for the best legal and professional team. There's also one other special award, a one-off suggested by our panel of judges that will celebrate a great man whose passing this year rocked the whole sector. I'm sure you can guess who. The winners of these and all the other awards epitomise the dogged determination of a sector that just keeps ploughing on, however tough the terrain. And so do we. Despite facing challenges of our own, including the forced pivot of events like this to virtual, Property Week has introduced a number of new sections to the magazine to support the industry, including View from the Top, in which industry leaders talk about the operational challenges posed by the pandemic. Our first View from the Top was with Tony Pidgley. We've also introduced the COVID-19 Support Hub and 5 Minutes With, which focuses on people from more diverse, non-traditional industry backgrounds. And we've continued to campaign with the Climate Crisis Challenge and Save the Office. We've been all over Zoom with a host of virtual events. And of course, we've brought you all the latest news, views, analysis and thought leadership. But the whole PW team has always gone above and beyond. And our efforts paid off earlier this year when we were named Best Business Magazine Brand of the Year at the PPA Awards. I want to say a huge thanks to the phenomenal PW team, without doubt the best team I've ever worked with. And thank you for all your continued support. It means a huge amount to us all. Thanks also to tonight's sponsors. And to the Property Week events team, who in order to put on this virtual awards have basically had to reinvent the events wheel in a matter of weeks. It's quite an incredible achievement. It just remains for me to say good luck. Please raise a toast to all the winners and embrace the virtual thing. Tweet when you're winning. Okay, it's almost time to get this virtual party started. Before we do, I am delighted to announce that our chosen charity for this evening is the Josh Carrick Foundation. Please visit our website to find out how to donate. In the meantime, let's find out more about the wonderful work that this foundation does in this short video.
You can't prevent it. Hang on.
It's psychologically damaging.
Twice as many men have it right now than ever before.
We don't know the cause, and it's on the rise.
It strikes young and only affects one side.
We ignore the symptoms.
A lump,
back pain, a dull ache in the abdomen,
Fatigue, decreased libido,
growing pain,
enlarged testicle,
a cough,
collection of fluid,
shortness of breath.
80% of the time there are no symptoms.
It's only if you feel it, literally.
Fewer than 4% who present a lump have it.
Check. Your balls.
Your nuts.
Your gonads.
Your dangly bits.
Your family jewels.
Your grapes.
your cojones,
your sandbags,
your huevos,
your sweetbreads,
Your bollocks. Your beanbag. Your kiwis.
Your bojangles.
your ghoulies,
your plums,
Your junk.
Your ball bag.
Your spunk bunkers.
Your giblets.
Your doodahs.
If you're taller than average,
white,
Under 50.
Have low fertility.
have an undescended testicle as a baby,
Or if your brother or father had it, you're more likely to be at risk.
and if it's caught late, it is more difficult to treat. You know your body. If something doesn't feel right, don't ignore it.
Take matters into your own hands. Literally.
Josh had backache. He thought it was from a long drive. We only wish he'd known the symptoms sooner. It's your body. If something doesn't feel right, don't ignore it. Take matters into your own hands.
Really is such an important message that I did actually make very heartfelt, and it comes from a very personal place. That message, should say, I made a kind of slight note as we were going of all the words that I wouldn't be able to use in my day job during that film. But what a great idea, and it's a fantastic message. So many thanks to Liz and the Josh Carrick Foundation for sharing that thought-provoking video. Many charities, as you know, have been really hard hit by the pandemic and the restrictions of physical events such as these. So please do donate what you can by visiting the Josh Carrick page on the awards website. So before we begin announcing our awards winners this evening, I would just like to introduce my voice in the sky, Neil Bentley, who will be helping me throughout the evening. So I'm going to look up there and see if Neil's out there. Neil, are you there?
I'm right here in the sky. Hi, Charlie. Hi, everyone.
It's a little bit weird, but Neil is there. He's going to be accompanying me all the way through this evening. If I say things, Neil, do you just say them? So if I say, for example, Neil, could you say, it's all going really well so far? How about that?
It's all going really well so far.
Okay, I like this. Charlie, you're doing a great job.
Charlie, you're doing a great job.
I'm really liking this. Neil's going to be helping us throughout the evening. Bit of housekeeping for you. Slightly different this year. We do hope to have some of the winners talking to us virtually this evening, but you know how this works. It's a live event, so be patient if things don't work quite as they should. That's what your cocktail that you've already made is for. We have in total 19 awards to announce tonight, and we have a special treat in store for you at the halfway point. We're sure will blow your mind. But before that, let's have a musical interlude. I'd like to introduce the famous Siren. That was fantastic, really stirring. I don't know about you, but music has been really helpful in these difficult times. Many thanks to Siren. Right, now it's awards time. So for our first category for the evening, which is Landlord of the Year, Private and Social, this category looks to reward all landlords with privately owned property or registered social owned property. So expect competition to be fierce. Let's take a look at the shortlist. Neil.
Okay, Charlie, who's it going to go to? Get Living, Granger, Moorfield Group, Real Star Group, Simple Life care of Sigma Capital Group, Swan Housing Association, Way of Life, or will it go to X1?
Everyone is on the shortlist. Everyone's done well. Let's find out who has won. I am delighted to announce the winner of Landlord of the Year 2020 is Granger.
Well, Granger continues to demonstrate an extensive and impressive growth plan. Its new technology platform, Connect, offers increased operational efficiency. The judges also said they showed impressive improvements in customer satisfaction.
Well, I hope you're celebrating Granger, everyone who works there, our first winner for the evening. So congratulations to everyone involved. Next up is one of two new categories for 2020. Legal Professional Team of the Year. This is aimed at specialist property consultants or departments of large agency firms that provide one or more of the following: valuation, rating, rent review, and property, land, estate management. Neil, tell us about the shortlist.
Okay, I will indeed. Who's going to get it? Is it going to be Brady Solicitors, Farrah & Co, First Port Legal Services Team, Foot Anstey, Gately Legal, Harris Associates, Pinson Masons, Shoesmiths, or Ward Hadaway Built Environment?
Now, Neil, thank you very much. I should say we have our first highly commended of the evening, and that goes to Foot Anstey.
Well, Foot Anstey have demonstrated a great growth over the last year, promoted forums on relevant topics for the industry, which benefited their client.
So many congratulations again to Foot Anstey, but who will be sent the trophy? The winner of Legal Professional Team of the Year is Shoesmiths.
Well, the judges said that Shoesmiths come across as very dynamic, demonstrating great change over the last 12 months. The business seems to have accomplished some great results, recognizing the need for and value of innovation and a fresh approach.
Well done once again to Foot Anstey and our winner, Shoesmiths. Neil, can I ask you a little advice? Do you think the gap, the pause between saying the winner is and when I say it, do you think I'm giving it enough, or do you think it needs a bit more?
No, I think you've got a good Chris Tarrant going on there, Charlie. Definitely good. Very good.
Good. I'm pleased to hear it. Foot Anstey and Shoesmiths, well done. We now have the award for Student Accommodation Operator of the Year. Who's standing out in the UK's crowded student accommodation sector? We're looking for a firm that's really moved the dial. 14 in all made the shortlist this time. So who are they?
Okay, here are the 14. Code Student Accommodation, Collegiate AC, CRM Students, Fresh, Future Lets, Good Enough College, Host, Nido Student, Real Star Group, Scape, Spotter Home, Student Cribs, Student Roost, and X1 Lettings.
I really do hope that every time those names are read out, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I hope you're giving yourselves a pat on the back, a bit of a whoop, and having maybe a drink to celebrate. Well done, anyone who's nominated. We should say the judges had a very difficult time deliberating over the winner due to the strong level of entries. So we have a highly commended in this category, and that goes to Good Enough College.
Well, this brilliant entry is delivering postgraduate specific accommodation, which is lifestyle, education and community focused. A very refreshing and different model, which is delivering all sorts of positive impact.
But who is our winner this evening? Gives me great pleasure to announce the winner is Student Roost.
Well, there is a lot to like about this submission and the brilliant work of Student Roost, who have been flying over the last couple of years. A strong entry with lots of supporting evidence, and their growth and quality of offer is impressive.
Well, congratulations to Student Roost, and I believe if everything's worked, and we hope it has, we can speak to Jess, who's on the line now. Hello, Jess. How are you? Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to give that another try, Jess, because I'm not hearing you. I think you're hearing me. So, Jess, congratulations on your award.
Hello. I can hear you. Thank you.
Okay, so Jess can't hear me. You mouth something. Jess, you mouth something, I'll try and interpret. There we go. Thank you. I got that. Anything else you'd like to say? I'm going to try and interpret.
You're hearing me okay.
Well, I hope you're very happy, Jess. It's our first non-communication of the evening, but well done. Good to see you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I think she said, once again, thank you. I'm trying to read the lips there. It might happen. It's live. You know what it's like. It's Zoom. Up next is the Retirement Living Operator of the Year, sponsored by Osborne Clarke. This category acknowledges the achievements of companies in the burgeoning retirement living sector. Neil, have we got comms with you? Can we hear you?
Yeah, I'm definitely here.
There we go. Take us through the list.
Okay, we'll do. So first up, it's Anchor Hanover Group. Will it go to Orderly Group? Inspired Villages? Lilyfoot? Or McCarthy and Stone?
So to help announce our winner now, please welcome Anastasia Gorokova, who's partner at Osborne Clarke.
Hi everyone, and I hope you're having a really good evening. My name is Anastasia and I'm a real estate partner at Osborne Clarke. The Osborne Clarke team is absolutely delighted to be presenting this year's award for Retirement Living Operator of the Year. This is because we are passionate about the later living sector and really believe that the quality of the retirement living experience is becoming increasingly important, not only economically, but socially too. We are really proud to be associated with all of the organisations that are working so hard to deliver a continual improvement in retirement living. And now I am very pleased to announce that the winner of this year's award for Retirement Living Operator of the Year is Inspired Villages. Huge congratulations.
Well, it is great to see that its customers' happiness and well-being are a fundamental pillar of those growth ambitions. They have a solid portfolio and their investment and commitment to residents' well-being is a big positive.
Many congratulations to Inspire Villages, and Anastasia, thank you for sending in your message as well. Let's go on to the next category. Is PRS Deal of the Year, sponsored by Firstport. Who pulled off the best deal in the PRS sector in the UK? What deal really stood out from the crowd in this emerging part of the sector? Let's find out. Neil's got the shortlist.
Well, there's some big deals here. First up, Apache Capital Partners Goldman Sachs debt funding for Apache and Modus the Mercian. Conduit Finance, £80 million revolving credit facility secured by Empire Property Concepts. Connected Living London. Henderson Park and Greystar acquisition of Royal Mail sites in Nine Elms. LGIM Real Assets Wandsworth Town BTR development. Long Harbour, Tottenham Phase 1. Packaged Living and Invesco Real Estate, Aubrey Place, Milton Keynes. Place First, The Green. Student Cribs, acquisition of Baskies Newcastle. And Watkin Jones Group, Bournemouth and Sutton, BTR.
Thanks, Neil. And I need to tell you that we have another highly commended in this category. That goes to Packaged Living and Invesco Real Estate, Aubrey Place, Milton Keynes.
Well, the judges wanted to award a highly commended for the scale of the scheme, which is bold considering the location and should provide a welcome addition to the existing skyline of the centre. Many congratulations.
Neil, do you need to know who won now?
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you. To help announce our winner for this category, please welcome David Young, Chief Operating Officer at Firstport.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you are all enjoying the show so far. My name is David Young, and I joined Firstport as Chief Operating Officer in March of this year. So this is my first RESI Awards, and I'm delighted to join you at this virtual event. I'm here this evening to present the PRS Deal of the Year Award, which First Port are very proud to sponsor. And I am pleased to announce that the winner of this year's prestigious award goes to Connected Living London. Huge congratulations.
Well, this partnership approach brings together essential components to enable the delivery of a significant number of PRS homes in various locations in London. The approach taken should provide certainty for the respective partners to enable them to bring their skills and capacity to unlock the sites in order to create the best schemes reflecting their context and provide high-quality rental homes to meet market demand.
Congratulations to Connect Living London. Have a glass of something if you're watching and enjoying the evening. Thank you to David, of course, for helping with the announcement as well. We are on to award number 6. Let's move on to by Property Manager of the Year, sponsored by Harris Associates. This award is for organizations that have developed effective property management strategies and customer service initiatives that benefit both tenants and landlords. Time for the shortlist.
Okay, Charlie and everybody, here we go. Allsop Letting and Management. First Port. JLL. Mainstay Residential. Premier Block Management. Realty Management. Remus Management. Rendell and Rittner. Retty & Co. Ringley. Savills UK. Stretton's. And Urban Bubble.
Yeah, it is a very competitive sector. Once again, the judges found the decision extremely hard. So we have a highly commended in this category, and that goes to Mainstay Residential.
Well, the judges said this winner had strong company values and emphasis on the employees, giving them a lot of freedom on site to take initiative, which seems to give positive results. At the same time, they seem to be doing well in the important basics of property management.
So congratulations to Mainstay. Now to help announce our winner, please welcome Sean Harris, Managing Director at Harris Associates.
Good evening. My name is Sean Harris of Harris Associates. And as a regular supporter of the Property Week Awards, we're delighted to be here this evening for the virtual RESI Awards. And we're equally delighted to be this year's sponsor of the Property Manager of the Year. And without further ado, I'm very happy to announce that the winner of this year's Property Management of the Year award goes to Allsop Letting and Management. Well done.
Well, this winner had a whole series of innovations and interventions which go beyond basic management, and sustainability is on their agenda too. The judges also love their support of local business. It's a very impressive entry and winner. Well done to you.
So many thanks to Sean for helping out with the announcements. Congratulations to Allsop. I hope we have Leslie on the line now to have a few words with. No, Leslie is at home and she is enjoying herself and she is celebrating, but we're not going to talk to her right now. That's the way these live events go. But if you are at home, bear in mind, it's interactive. I hope you're having a great time and enjoying the awards so far. If you've won, well done. Even if you've been nominated, that is fantastic. So let's go on to award number 7. We now move on to Asset Manager of the Year. And this category is sponsored by Yardi. This award is for the company deemed to have managed its residential assets best. Let's have a look at who made the shortlist.
So first up, it's Granger, Long Harbour, and Manchester Life.
Many thanks, Neil. Now to help announce the winner, please welcome Regional Director at Yardi, Justin Harley.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Justin Harley from Yardi, and we are delighted to be sponsoring the RESI Awards this evening, and pleased to be here joining you for this exciting virtual event. I'm pleased and have the honour to announce the winners of the Asset Manager of the Year. So, quick drum roll. Everyone ready? The winner of the Asset Manager of the Year is Granger. So congratulations to everyone at Granger for your award. Well deserved.
Well, Granger have continued to evolve as a business. An impressive performance optimizing its long-held assets to help transform the business. Significant growth, improved operational efficiency, strong financials whilst driving up customer net promoter score. Well done.
Absolutely. And I should say, Neil, I don't know about you, but I rather like Justin's enthusiasm for his
yeah, he was more enthusiastic than me, and I'm pretty enthusiastic.
Neil, can you just paint me a picture of, because everyone's out there doing their own thing, we're trying to catch up with a few people. Do you want to paint me a picture of where you are and what you're doing, or are we not allowed to do that? Does that spoil the magic?
Of course. No. Well, I can ruin the magic for you. So I'm in my studio at home, and I'm here in my PJs and my slippers. And, I'm dressed up with a black tie around me on the top of the PJ. So, I have come dressed up.
Okay, we'll try and leave that vision to one side for a moment and carry on regardless. Well done, Granger. Second award this evening, you probably noticed that. We continue with the award for Sales Agency of the Year now. This category looks to recognize some agencies that have put in place innovative ideas and marketing plans for their clients, and in doing so, have delivered the best value. 7 made the shortlist. Here they are.
So who's going to get it? Will it be 99 Home, Accord Estates, Chesterton's Global, JLL, Real Marketing, Robert Irvine Burns, or Savills UK?
So who's going to be sent the trophy? Delighted to announce the winner of Sales Agency of the Year is JLL.
Well, the reach of the agency is impressive, as is the commitment to data intelligence to connect themselves as closely as possible to their clients and the markets in which they operate. The judges were impressed with the strong figures and solid performance.
Well done, JLL. Hope you're celebrating wherever you are. Great achievement for you. We are on to award number 9. That means it's time to reveal the finalists for Residential Financier of the Year. This award is for the company deemed to have carried out the best residential finance deals of 2019. An impressive 15 in all on the shortlist. Who are they?
Okay, first up, it's Avermore Capital, Beaufort Capital, Capital Rise, Conduit Finance, Fortwell Capital, Housing Growth Partnership, Investec Structured Property Finance, Lend Invest, Lloyds Bank, Long Harbour, NatWest, Oak North Bank, Octane Capital, and Pluto Finance.
Now, in this category, like 1 or 2 before, the judges felt the entries so strong. Once again, they've chosen to award a highly commended in the category. Many congratulations to Housing Growth Partnership.
Well, the judges said any business that is focused on supporting the needs of the SMEs in particular should be saluted. The credentials listed in the nomination are most impressive.
Congratulations to Housing Growth Partnership. And now, the all-important winner. Delighted to announce the winner is Lloyds Bank.
Well, the judges said an outstanding submission highlighted the breadth and depth of the support to the industry. Everything you would expect of a large, experienced financier with additional green credentials.
So well done to Lloyds Bank. So the idea now, ladies and gentlemen, is we're nearing the halfway mark actually through the awards. We stop for a moment for a little bit of entertainment. So pay attention, get ready to be amazed by the mind-blowing wonder that is Alex Crow. Hello, Alex.
Hello, Charlie. Hello. Yeah, we're doing some mind reading. I've got some volunteers here. I will be using you a little bit, Charlie, as well, so don't go away. I will need you a little bit later as well. We're going to start off with Lizzie. Lizzie, I've got another camera here, which has got an overhead view. We're going to go over to that. So, Lizzie, I've got some photographs of some celebrities here, okay? Various different celebrities. Okay. Do you want the right-hand pile or the left-hand pile? Which one would you like?
Right.
This one here? We're going to mix them up in a kind of weird way. We're either going to deal cards down or reverse them in small packets. When I say small, no more than 4 at a time, okay? But you're going to make all the choices. So do you want me to start by dealing or by reversing?
Dealing.
How many?
3.
3, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Now, do you want me to reverse some or deal some more?
Reverse.
How many?
3.
3. 1, 2, 3. Let me just reverse those. Okay, now deal or reverse?
Deal.
How many?
5.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deal or reverse?
Deal.
How many?
7.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only had 5 left. Now, did you feel that I was influencing you in any way?
No.
No. Well, in fact, I actually said no more than 4 at a time. You did at one point 7. So even if I'd wanted to, you did completely different from what I asked. But that's fine. It's your free choice. You see, there are 30 pictures here, but each one has a connection with one other person or one other picture in the set. Let me just lay them out here so hopefully you can see them. So we've got Ross and Rachel from Friends. We've got Kate and William. We've got John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. We've got Churchill and Hitler. We have Voldemort and Harry Potter. We have The Simpsons. We have Frodo and Gollum. Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. Posh and Bex. Donald Trump and Boris Johnson. Peter Pan and the Captain Hook. The guys from Star Trek. Phil and Holly. Loki and Thor. Lauren Hardy. Del Boy and Rodney. I don't know how you did it, but you did it brilliantly. Well done. We should give you a virtual round of applause for that. That was absolutely fantastic. Okay.
Remember this.
Yes, brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to do something with everyone actually, and including everyone in the audience, because you should all have a printout of this PDF. Okay, this is a printout of some pictures. Guys, my volunteers, have you got yours with you?
Yeah, I've got it.
Great. I know Darren's got a black and white version. That's absolutely fine. So I want you all to... Oh, a homemade version for Lizzie. That's absolutely perfect. Okay, so I want you all to follow me, and everyone at home, please do the same. So take your piece of paper, fold it in half, and fold it in half again. Okay, and now you're going to tear along the creases each way, so you get 4 separate pictures. Do that. Oh, mine's stuck. There we go. Easier said than done sometimes. Okay. Fantastic. So you have 4 pictures, yes? Now, mix them up face down for me so you don't know which is which. And you're going to tear them one more time. You're going to tear them straight down the middle for me. Now, for Darren and Lizzie, and for all the guys and girls at home, this is where you make your first choice. You can either put the right-hand pile on top of the left or the left on top of the right. It's up to you.
So making 2 piles?
Into one pile, yeah. Put them all into one pile. So the right on top of the left or left on top of the right. And now take some from the top and put them to the bottom. Are you with me so far? I'm assuming if you 2 guys are with me, everyone else at home is with me as well. And now, just make sure you just take one, take the bottom one without looking at it and put it in your pocket. Okay. And now very carefully, spread the top ones and take the top 3 and place them somewhere in the middle. With me so far? Yes. Yep. Darren, with me so far? Yes, the look of concentration on your face is amazing. Great. Now, take 2 from the bottom and put them somewhere in the middle. And now you have a choice. You can either take 1, 2, or 3 from the bottom and put them somewhere in the middle. I'm going to take 1. You can take 2 or 3. It's up to you, or just 1.
Somewhere in the middle. Okay.
Yeah. We all with me? Great. Now we've taken some from the top, some from the bottom. Now we're going to take some from the middle. So I want you to take one of the middle ones, take it out, screw it up, throw it away. Brilliant. Lizzie's doing it with gay abandon, knocking the decorations off the Christmas tree. Fantastic. Good. Now I want you to take 2 from the middle. Again, they can be separate or together. 2 from the middle, screw them up, throw them away. Beautifully done. You've got 4 left. Take the 2 middle ones, leave 1 on top, take the other one, screw it away. Screw it up and throw it away. You all right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Good. You've now got 3 pieces left. Take the middle one, hold it to your chest, screw up the other ones, throw them away. All done. Now, you'll have half of a picture left. And each one of these pictures represents one of the elements. Now, if you're left with water, which I am, the waves, someone quite an intuitive person, quite an emotional person, a carer, nurturing sort of person. If you're left with the clouds, which would be the air, element of air, sort of sociable person, good communicator, inclined to procrastinate, okay? If you're left with the mud, the earth, someone very patient, practical person, hard worker, very reliable. If you're left with the fire, then the flames, that's the fire, obviously someone very passionate, an adventurer, an achiever, okay? So hopefully what you're left with matches your personality. But here's the interesting thing. At the beginning, you mix them all up, you randomly took one out and you put it in your pocket. Take it out now and have a look at what you've got. Have a look, match it to the other one, and you should find they match perfectly. Whoop, I'll turn mine around. Where are they? There we are. Look, there we go. Yes, we've got a match. Have we got a match for you, Lizzie, as well?
No.
No, never mind. Hopefully, most of the people at home did. So there we are. Well done. Now, Darren, over to you. Darren, again, I'm going to go over to the other screen because we need an overhead view of this. You have a pen and paper, is that correct?
I do, yes.
Pen and paper in hand. Brilliant. Okay. So, Darren, in a minute, not yet, in a minute, I want you to draw something, okay? Anything you like. But as opposed to a scribble or something, I want you to draw an object of some sort. You know, chair, table, anything you like. Nothing too small, nothing too complicated. But you can be as creative as you want. But something, don't draw it yet, please. That's important. Don't draw it yet. But something that when everyone else sees it at home, they'll be able to recognize it. Do you have something in your mind now?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, good. Don't do anything yet. Let me draw something on mine. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to leave mine there. I can't change my mind. And I can't alter it. So tell us, for the first time, Darren, what is it that you've drawn?
A chair.
A chair? That's interesting. Now, was there any particular reason that you drew a chair?
I couldn't really think of anything else, actually.
You couldn't think of anything else to draw? Okay, that's fine, but you could have drawn anything, couldn't you? Let me show you what I've... Actually, before I show you what I've drawn, let's have a look at your chair. Let's have a look at it. Show us your chair. Show it up to the camera. Ah, that's pretty good. Okay, so, okay, you can put it down, that's fine. So, someone who draws a chair, very practical person, sort of person who doesn't really like surprises, okay? So, a surprise party, you hate that. Also, a bit of a list maker, sort of person that has to tick things off to make sure they're done. If you set yourself a goal, you've achieved it, and once you've set it, you set yourself another one. No way I could have known you were going to draw a chair, is there? No. But before you started, I drew something on here. Let me show you. That's what I drew. There we go. Fantastic. Well done. Now.
Very good.
Thank you very much. Now, Charlie, are you around?
I'm watching and I'm listening. Can I just say, straight up, I'm thinking, Alex, I'm just thinking, is Darren like a bit of a nightmare guest for you? Because he doesn't say much. He doesn't give much away, does he?
Well, no, I like that. It's a bit of a challenge, Charlie.
Challenge, yeah, good. And Lizzie, can I also say, I'm loving that Christmas tree. I know we made reference to a nice Christmas tree. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, go.
Charlie, we're going to do something with you, Charlie.
Okay.
Again, I'm going to need to go over the other screen again because I need to have the overhead camera. We're going to play a little game together, Charlie.
Okay.
A little game of noughts and crosses.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
So, do you want to be noughts or crosses, Charlie?
Noughts.
Okay. Do you want to go first or second?
First.
Okay. Where would you like to go for your first nought?
The middle.
In the middle, the power position. Okay, great. I'm going to go here. Where would you like to go now?
Bottom left.
The bottom left. That's this one?
As I'm looking at it, so the other side, yeah.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Right, now obviously I have no choice. I have to go here to block you. Where would you like to go now?
Well, I have to go top middle to block you.
Of course you do, to block me. Okay, I now have to block you, of course, so I'm going to go here. Where would you like to go now?
I'll go, well, it's over, isn't it? I'll go your left, middle left.
The middle left. This one?
Your left. There, yeah, that
this
one there. Yes.
Sorry. Okay, great. I've then got to block you there, which means you have no choice. Again, you have to go for the last one just there.
Yes.
So we've ended in a draw. No great surprise, okay, because noughts and crosses is an unwinnable game. Providing both players play correctly, it'll always end in a draw. But winning or losing wasn't the important thing here, Charlie. There's something more interesting going on beneath the surface. You see, because you decided to be noughts, you decided to go first, there's a cross left here. But if you'd have decided to be crosses and gone first, there would have been a nought left there, wouldn't there?
Yes.
Yes, but there isn't. There's a cross left there. And that one says we won't use that one on that one. Oh, wow. You see, what we've really done, Charlie, is we've created a random pattern by doing this. And if you hadn't decided to go in the middle first, I wouldn't have been able to go up here and we wouldn't have had this pattern. On the back of each one of these tiles, there is part of a picture, a mosaic. And if they hadn't been in this order, this wouldn't have made any sense whatsoever.
Oh, boy. That is extraordinary. That is extraordinary. Yes. I don't know what to say. Apart from, how did you do that?
There we go, there we go, there we are. I hope you've enjoyed it. That's my little mind-reading session over. And it's back to you, I think, for the rest of the awards, Charlie.
Well, Alex, thank you very much. And Darren, Lizzie, thank you for your contribution as well. I find it quite, it's extraordinary, isn't it? I'm a little fazed by that, if I'm honest. Alex, thank you very much. So let's get back to our categories. Where were we? I think we're at awards number 10. We now move on to Leading Agency of the Year. Here we're looking to recognise top-notch agencies that can demonstrate an outstanding letting record while offering unrivaled consultancy services and helping to give the sector a good name. If Neil's still there, we need a shortlist.
I am. I'm still amazed at that noughts and crosses. Okay, first up in this list, it's Chesterton's Global. Will it go to Savills UK? Or will it go to X1 Lettings?
So the winner in this category, great pleasure to announce this one, is the winner of Letting Agency of the Year, Chesterton's Global.
Well, here, the judges describe this as a comprehensive submission which evidences a company that recognises the importance of excellent client management alongside the provision of letting services that help tenants too.
Congratulations to Chesterton's Global. I hope wherever you are, you're enjoying this evening's awards. A little different this year, obviously. It is virtual, so you're at home or wherever you are, but I hope you're enjoying yourself anyway. We're on to award number 11 now. Our next award this evening is the Residential Consultancy Practice of the Year, sponsored by Sigma Capital. this category isn't just about transactions, it's about the quality of the consultancy advice practices offer clients. Here's the shortlist.
Okay, who is going to get this one? Will it go to JLL, Live Consult, Rendell and Rittner, Ringley, or will it go to Savills?
Well, I can tell you to help announce the winner, please welcome to the program today, Rob Sumner, who's Residential Investment Director at Sigma Capital.
Hi, I'm Rob Sumner from Sigma Capital, and I'm delighted to be with you this evening at the RESI Awards. It gives me great pleasure to announce that winner of Residential Consultancy of the Year is Savills, and very well done from Sigma Capital.
Well, here the judges described Savills as a well-established firm with aspirations and clear focus, vision on improving both client service and workplace environment. A clear winner. Well done to you.
Absolutely well said, Neil. Well done, Savills. Thank you to Rob from Sigma Capital as well for helping us out there. Our next award is a new category for 2020. That's the Eco Initiative of the Year, building or project, sponsored by Blackstock. This new award is aimed at companies and individuals working in the residential sector that have completed or committed to a transformative environment-focused scheme, strategy, or initiative. Neil has the shortlist.
Okay, here they come. Will it go to Community Utilities and Moda, Fresh, Glide SFI, Ideal Modular Homes, Pent Developments, Project Etopia, Rendell and Rittner, Rise Homes, Cero Homes, the Land Trust, or this important trophy go to Verto Homes?
Well, we'll hold on to that thought for just a second, because I can tell you we have another highly commended to award in this category, and that goes to the Land Trust.
Well, the Land Trust are offering management solutions with a complete focus on sustainability and community, which is unusual in the management sector. The judges said here a very strong contender.
So well done to them. And now on to the all-important winner. Pleased to announce the winner of Eco Initiative of the Year is Project Etopia.
Well, this is a big win tonight. The judges said that this is an amazing project that is global, innovative, supported by some incredible partners and sponsors, and could have a huge impact on improving the lowest quality housing. A very compelling submission which fits the awards criteria in numerous ways. Massive well done to you.
Absolutely, Neil. Thank you for that. Many congratulations to the team at Project Etopia. So, we turn now to Newcomer of the Year. This category is aimed at companies that have set up in the last 3 years, either in residential development, ownership, rental management, or property search. A massive 18 in all made the shortlist this time. Neil, take a big breath. It's your turn.
Okay, here we go. So 18 made the shortlist. You're right. Here they come. Bewley Estate Management, Caveman Homes, Genesis Homes, Henderson Park, Homemade, Ideal Modular Homes, Lively, Native Finance, Package Living, Pod, Project Etopia, Rise Homes, Room 2, Sage Housing, Staykeepers, Straits Capital, Windsor Britannia Architects, and Wise Living.
Now, that is a lot of people on the shortlist. So if your name has just been read out and you're at home, maybe in the office, enjoying the evening, congratulations to everyone who's been nominated. With such a popular category, judges had a hard time picking a winner and wanted to award a highly commended. This goes to, and we've heard from them before, Project Etopia.
Well, the judges said that Project Etopia deserved to be highly commended in this category. They have an unbelievable list of achievements already, and they are still only at the start of the growth story. Well done.
So good luck to Project Etopia and congratulations. Who's come out on top of such an impressive shortlist? I'm delighted to announce that the winner is Ideal Modular Homes.
Well, the judges commented that this is great to see, a fast and successful MMC growth story. They've made good ground in a short period of time. Well, a very impressive submission that stood out in a very strong list of entries.
Well, I have good news, Neil, because we can talk to one of them now, Gemma Darroch, who's from Ideal Modular Homes. Gemma, well done. Can I say that first? Okay, this is one of those signs you don't want to see, isn't it? Your internet connection is unstable. But Gemma, I'm going to ask you the question again, and maybe it will come good. Gemma, congratulations. Do you know what? I don't think we're going to get anything from Gemma right now. What we do know is Gemma is there, she's watching the awards, and she knows she got an award. So this is all good. It happens quite a bit. You probably had it in your domestic arrangements when you're trying to talk to someone. Happens here too. But we have confirmed that they're watching. So Ideal Modular Homes, congratulations. And I hope you're having a great night. You've done very well. So we are moving on to award number 14. Development of the Year is now in the spotlight, sponsored by, let me just check that. That's Rentify. The award is for schemes or developments that have been completed or substantially developed in 2019. Another popular category this evening was 16 on the shortlist. Neil's got all the names and numbers.
Okay, here they come. 16. Which one is going to win? 101 George Street, Croydon by Tide Construction and Greystar. 360 Barking by Swan Housing Association. Axis by Property Alliance Group. Castle Park View by Chapman Taylor Architects. Centrepoint by Almacantar. City North by Telford Homes. Dudley House by Westminster City Council. Embassy Gardens by Eco World Ballymore. Etopia Corby by Project Etopia. Hawkins and George at Finzel's Reach by Granger. Moda Angel Gardens by Moda Living. New Islington by Urban Splash. The Atlas Building by Chapman BDSP. The Engine Sheds, Hamill Park by Quinn Estates. The Green by Place First. And the Manameed by Pillar Land Securities.
I just say no, you did that beautifully.
Thank you very much.
I want to keep your spirits up. You know what it's like. So let's say the judges wanted to award a highly commended in this category. And that goes to 101 George Street, Croydon by Tide Construction and Greystar.
Well, the judges said this development demonstrated an innovative design and construction in a complex setting, and the scale of the scheme was very impressive.
So well done to the team behind 101 George Street. Please celebrate wherever you are, but let's talk about the winner now. To help make the announcement, please welcome Rentify's CEO, George Spencer.
Hi everybody, I'm George Spencer, the Chief Executive of Rentify. We're delighted to be with you this evening and to be sponsoring the RESI Awards 2020. It's so lovely that we can still get together, even virtually, to celebrate everybody's achievements. And I'm delighted to announce that the winner of Development of the Year is Moda Angel Gardens by Moda Living. Congratulations, everybody.
Well, this high-end, innovative BTR scheme in Manchester demonstrated great innovation, vision and boldness, with a focus on health and well-being and tech alongside sustainability. The Moda approach has delivered easy online access to deposit-free rentals. Well done to you.
Absolutely, Neil. Well done to Moda Living. I hope they're celebrating. And of course, thank you to George as well for helping with the announcements. We are on to Deal of the Year next, sponsored by Shoesmiths, which developer, agent investor or funder pulled off the best residential property deal of 2019 in the UK. Let's take a look at the shortlist.
Okay, who is going to get it? Will it be Apache Capital Partners and Moda Living, the Mercium? Ebbsfleet Development Corporation, Ebbsfleet Central. Eco World London, Kew Bridge and Barking Wharf BTR. Granger and TfL Connected Living London. Ilk Homes and Homes England. JLL, Urban Splash, Homes England and Takushi House. LGIM Real Assets, Wandsworth Town BTR Development. Long Harbour Multifamily. Mark, CC Land and Finchatton, Whiteleys, Bayswater. Or will this trophy go to Straits Capital, the Student Castle?
Yeah, and it's worth saying every time, congratulations if you made it onto the shortlist. They're all very hard fought, these categories. To help announce the winner in this category, please welcome Catherine Williams, Head of Living Sector at Shoesmiths.
Good evening. I'm Catherine Williams, Shoesmiths Living Sector Head. Shoesmiths is so pleased to be here this evening and to be sponsoring the RESI Awards. We're pleased to announce that the winner of the Deal of the Year is JLL, Homes England, Urban Splash and Sekisui House. Congratulations.
Well, credit to JLL for driving the new relationship with the partners and navigating through a difficult time with the complexities of Brexit too. An innovative response to our chronic housing supply problems, harnessing a proven solution from overseas.
Absolutely. Congratulations to the winners. Just say, Catherine at Shoesmiths, unofficial award this one. It's the best fireplace in the background so far in the nominations. Award 16 is next. Now is Small Developer of the Year, fewer than 1,000 units, sponsored Aldermore. Size isn't everything, and this category is looking for a developer who proved that this is the case. Neil, who have we got?
Okay, who's going to win it? Will it be Apex Airspace, Orions, Capital and Centric, Clivedale London, Ideal Modular Homes, Kingswood Homes UK, Leos UK Holdings, Lilyford, Project Etopia, Quinn Estates, Scarborough International Properties, Student Cribs, Urban Splash, or X1.
Yeah, again, a lot of names in the running there, so congratulations if you have been nominated. A very impressive list. Who is one to help announce the good news? Please welcome John Carter, who's Commercial Director, Commercial Real Estate from Aldermore.
Hi, I'm John Carter, Director for Commercial Real Estate at Aldermore Bank. We're a specialist bank backing developers, investors and occupiers with development and term debt facilities. We feel it's really important to continually recognise excellence within our sector, and so we're delighted to be here tonight to support the RESI Awards as sponsor of this category. See 14 companies shortlisted is amazing and demonstrates the number of quality operators making a difference. Well done to all and good luck. I'm delighted to announce that the winner of the Small Developer of the Year Award is Project Utopia. Congratulations and enjoy the celebrations.
Well, winning for a second time this evening, this entrant successfully demonstrated delivery of an environmentally focused, carbon-efficient, MMC-based housing product, enabling fast construction of eco-living housing, which has importantly been signed off as mortgageable for purchasers. Well done to you.
Absolutely. Something tells me, Neil, that the guys from Project Utopia, wherever they are, what they're doing, they're having a good night, I think. Maybe not in their pajamas.
Lots of cocktails tonight for those guys.
Yeah, they've done very well. Thank you very much for that. We are on to award number 17 now. That is Large Developer of the Year. That means over 1,000 units, sponsored by Savills, who has developed a landmark scheme, significantly increased their development pipeline, or pioneered new techniques, management systems, or forms of funding. Let's find out from Neil.
Okay, the shortlist looks like this. First up, it's Ballymore, Barratt Developments, Barclay Group, Code Student Accommodation, Countryside, Home Group, McCarthy and Stone, Redrow, Tide Construction, and Watkin Jones Group. Back to you, Charlie.
Thanks, Neil. Let's find out who's won. That'll help with this one. To help announce the good news, please welcome the UK MD, Richard Rees.
Hello, my name is Richard Rees. I'm Managing Director of Savills UK. We're very pleased to be sponsoring the Large Developer of the Year Award at the RESI Awards 2020. And the winner is the Barclay Group. Many congratulations to all our friends at the Barclay Group.
Well, this is a huge award. The judges said that this winner had a strong and balanced year with clear emphasis on how they look to make a difference. As well as demonstrating financial success and housing delivery, the submission also successfully demonstrated their commitment to sustainable development and regeneration of brownfield sites, creating new communities.
Thank you, Neil. I hope you're celebrating wherever you are. Congratulations to the Barclay Group, and many thanks to Richard and Savills, of course, as well. So before we move on to our final award of the evening, Property Week wanted to take the opportunity to pay tribute to a person who's left a big hole in the industry and was well loved and respected by so many. Let's hear more about this special award from the editor, Liz Hampson.
And now it's time for a very special one-off award. Back when we were judging the awards during the summer, this man's name came up repeatedly as someone who should be honoured during this ceremony. The outpouring of grief on his passing was unprecedented. I'm talking, of course, of one of the property industry's most beloved figures, house building titan Tony Pidgley. Tony died in June at the age of 72, leaving behind an extraordinary legacy of residential developments in London and the South East. To honour that legacy, we are tonight awarding in his memory the Tony Pidgley Memorial Award. As Sir Stuart Lipton said earlier this summer, He created a new property story. He had the gift of judgment, of knowing when to buy, what to build, and what the public wanted. With his relentless drive for perfection, his savvy reading of the property market, and his irreverent sense of humour, the Berkeley Group founder will be sorely missed. Now, to accept the award and say a few words about Tony, here's Berkeley Group Chief Executive Rob Perrins.
Hi everyone, good evening ladies and gentlemen. Let me start by saying how very grateful I am to everyone at Property Week for choosing to remember Tony in this very special way. I understand that making this award was a unanimous recommendation from the judging panel. And I think that says it all about Tony. He was respected and genuinely admired by all corners of the industry, and far, far beyond as well. What he achieved from humble beginnings can only be described as remarkable and unique. It's just not possible to sum him up in a few words, but I hope everyone will agree he was a true visionary. He would look at the most desolate, blighted sites that you could ever imagine, and he would imagine how he could make it work at a human level. He started placemaking long before the word was invented or even became popular, because he genuinely wanted to make life better for the communities around our sites. That was his passion, and I think he changed the industry's thinking, and is a huge part of his legacy. He also loved talking to people, from the gateman to prime ministers to royalty. So on that note, thank you so much once again for honouring Tony with this memorial award, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you so much.
Well, that's a lovely image to finish on there, and many thanks to Rob and to Property Week for this touching award presented in Tony's memory. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our final award for this evening, the Residential Property Personality of the Year Award, sponsored by Insurity. This award was decided by the judges via an anonymous ballot. To help announce the winner, please welcome Rob Mayo, CEO from Insurity.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Rob Mayo. I'm the CEO of Insurity. I hope you've enjoyed the virtual RESI Awards this year. It's obviously a huge shame that we can't be together in person, but I'm extremely pleased to be here with you this evening. And we are exceptionally proud to be the sponsor of the Property Personality of the Year Award. I'm delighted to announce that the winner this year is...
Do we have him?
Nick Walkley at Homes England. Congratulations, well done, Nick.
On the government's website, Nick Walkley's role is described as disrupting the land and residential funding market to increase and accelerate the supply of new homes. He has certainly done that. He is no stranger to these awards, picking up the award for Deal of the Year and Financier of the Year in the past. The judges describe that Walkley and his team have achieved at Homes England extraordinary and game-changing things. Well done to Nick.
And I'm delighted to say that we can speak to Nick now. Good evening, Nick. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Charlie. It's great to be with you, and great to be receiving an award after that really touching tribute to Tony Pidgley, and knowing that I'm not going to get barracked from the agents at the back of the room, given we're doing this virtually tonight.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, it's obvious that within your industry, you're hugely respected. And these are really difficult times, aren't they? I mean, it's impossible to escape how tricky things are at the moment for people in your industry and, of course, in the wider sector as well.
So I think that's true. But what we've seen this year is real resilience in the sector. After the difficulty of lockdown, we all got back to work really, really quickly. And what's been impressive is the way that in a sector that at times isn't known for working together, teams have really pulled together to get supply chains going and get homes built. And I think we're in for a really positive end to the financial year as a result.
That's really interesting. You see it like that. And so many people in the industry often say the same thing, don't they? They say, where you have challenges, therein lie opportunities.
I think that's right, but let's be clear. I think that there are bigger challenges than just COVID facing the industry. We've got really, really difficult issues to deal with. If 2020 was the year of the pandemic, it was also the year of Black Lives Matter. And, I've come from a very different sector, and I'm still at times a little uncomfortable with the lack of diversity of thought. And you'll definitely see Homes England using its platform to push hard on those issues. And around the corner is sustainability, the need to step up further on MMC, and the government's rising design agenda. So I think beyond the pandemic, there are some real challenges ahead.
Well, yeah, absolutely. The way you outline it there are some significant challenges ahead. On a lighter note, how have you spent the evening? Has there been anyone with you? Have you been on your own? What's the setup there?
So one of the problems of sort of being a grown-up is you don't get to hang out with your own team on a table at the back. I think they're all having a bit of fun, whereas I'm on one of the VIP tables, or as I used to refer to it when I sat in the cheap seats, the stiffs tables. But Liz has been great company and the property team. I've also just been handed a glass of water by my wife when I was expecting to be a bit busier to celebrate this.
Well, do you know what I think? We'll pretend you said that, and if you've got a glass there, raise it, and I'll say congratulations to you, and it's been really nice catching up with you. So raise a glass, and congratulations from everyone here.
Thanks very much, and thanks to the Property Week team, to the judging panels, and particularly to the sponsors. It's been a great evening. Thank you all.
That's lovely. We were able to catch up. Many thanks again to Rob, of course, to help with the announcement before. And, of course, congratulations to Nick, our residential personality of the year 2020. So that brings us to the end of the RESI Awards 2020. It's been very different this year, let's be honest. A virtual extravaganza, I hope, and I hope you've had fun at home as well. Many thanks to all of you who've been watching at home, some of you in your offices as well, socially distanced, of course. Thanks to our sponsors, and very well done to all of our finalists, anyone who was nominated, and of course the winners this evening. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves, and we look forward to welcoming you, hopefully, in person, the RESI Awards 2021. Sounds good, doesn't it? To finish off this evening, please welcome back Siren.